Alright guys, got some frog spawn colonies here to frag up. Very easy to frag. These are some maricultural discs. More or less wild but conditioned. Then shipped to the wholesalers, and that's where us US vendors pick them up. Very easy to frag, branching just like the torches and hammers. You'll just cut. You don't want to leave too much base, otherwise there could be some tumbling and transit. I do like to cut them a little bit short, just so they don't tumble so much when shipping. All right, guys, here we go. That's pretty much ideal. Always want to check for those tentacles. Make sure you don't nip nothing. These guys are super happy in the tank. I had to shake them down for a second. We got a double here. We're actually going to cut from the bottom just to help eliminate any risk of cutting a tentacle. There we go. I'm going to sit that other guy down. Kind of push it through. Just to get that pointy edge off there, get a nice flat cut. Don't worry about cutting your fingers. Once again, guys, it's a diamond blade. If you ever had a broken bone, you know. Whoops. Don't want to cut your coral viewer though. Get our Gorilla Glue gel. Add some glue there on the top. When doing Euphyllia, always do a generous little dab, whatever you want to call it, just to make sure it's just completely saturated in glue all the way around. Trying to get it on camera there. You guys could see. It takes pretty fast. It's another reason why it's good to not have a massive long branch. It does help with it tipping over. Not only on your frag rack, not sitting awkward in the bag in transit, but also when it comes to gluing. And then that one doesn't want to glue right, of course. There we go. I will show the little glue trick that I like to do because that one's still not wanting to stay on there. It's a little trick I like to do. Basically what you do is you just move the glue around and spin it until it thickens up. You want to do that underwater though. That was just so you guys could see. See if I can't do it with this guy right here. Grab it by the skeleton. And just move it back and forth like that, and it'll make the glue. It kind of just speeds up the glue. And now see, now it's fully stiff. It's not going to fall off anymore. It's no longer going to try to move. I generally try to do all my SPS frags that way, just to make sure that they are in place, and it creates a nice, what's the word I'm trying, a visual, you know, nice, creates a nice representation of the coral. You don't want a piece of SPS that's all mounted, you know, like this, all to the side, all jacked up. You want it nice and, you know, nice and straight, nice and clean. All right, guys. And there's some frog spawn all fracked up.